We're not realtors,
or interior designers.
This is what the house is all about right here.
but we do go into people's homes
Thanks, Mike.
with their permission.
We're taking you on a tour of some amazing dream homes. Welcome to this special episode of Dream Homes. We're doing a recap of some of the most incredible spaces we've toured throughout Western Canada for our second season.
That's right, Bianca. We were in the Okanagan, in Calgary, Vancouver Island, and of course here in Metro Vancouver. We even made it out onto the water to see a couple of dream yachts.
That's right. And we've got a lot of things to cover today, so let's get started.
We're going to fire things up in beautiful Kelowna, BC, at one of the most unique homes we've ever seen. The living room is like an art gallery. The backyard, well, it has a private beach with a ginormous dock. Now, this may look like an art gallery on the lake, but this is actually your living room.
It is.
First of all, I want to ask about the couch. This is the biggest couch I've ever seen.
It is actually really comfortable. The dogs sleep in here all the time. I said 30 earlier, but it actually probably seats about 40.
Wow, that couch is impressive. It seats 40 people. Just don't lose the remote. Now, there is a lot of art in here and a lot to talk about as well, and you actually have the letters A-R-T, art, over there.
I know I picked them up in upstate New York. They're great, 1920 retro letters.
And you have an Eiffel Tower in your living room, which is pretty impressive.
That came from Argentina. They used to have a Harrods store there, and 2 of those Eiffel Towers sat outside in the 30s.
Wow. There is a lot to take in here, but my favorite piece of art is the kind of leather-looking mask. It looks like something you'd tie up your guests who got a little out of control.
I don't know. I think it says 1745 on the back. We picked it up when we were in France. I left my husband unattended, and so he found this piece. I think it was from a prison, so prisoners, whatever crime this person committed, and his name is in the back on the mold, you would have to wear that.
Okay, that's a little bit creepy, and I think Peter's a little scared. But what a great conversation starter.
Do these windows open?
They all do. There's 17 of them, and they all pivot open, so there's no transition from the inside to the outside.
So whether it's summer and you want to get some air inside, or even a beautiful fall day like today, you could have those windows open.
You can have them open. You get the beautiful breeze off the lake. It's perfect.
You have a big piece of lakefront property. How many feet of beach do you have out there?
200.
Wow, 200 feet of your own Okanagan Lake private beach, a dock. You normally have a boat out there. Of course, it's fall, so it's gone. What other devices have you used out there besides the boat?
We've had helicopters land on the dock. That's always great fun.
A good way to make an entrance at a party is to take a helicopter as well.
Or to leave. You don't have to worry about having a glass of wine. Helicopter picks you up, you get chauffeured home.
That's the only way I go to and from parties personally.
I like the way you roll.
Well, what can I say? I roll in style.
Well, Peter, you are a stylish man. Nice suit, by the way.
Well, thank you. You look great yourself.
Well, thank you. Now, you'll love this next room. It's a luxury master bedroom and bathroom in West Vancouver.
And you know I have a few ties and pocket squares and bow ties and other men accessories. And that's why I love the other part of this next space, a walk-in closet that could keep anyone organized. Even you, Bianca.
Wow, Chad, I have to say, I love this bedroom. It's so elegant and modern.
What is there not to love?
Especially that fireplace. Let's start with that.
The fireplace is insane. This massive fireplace, gas heated, keeps you warm all winter long.
So cozy.
And if that's not enough for you, the 10-foot projection screen that comes down.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Wow, I heard it's 3D.
3D, doesn't get any better than that.
And I have to say too, I mean, there's plenty of ways to keep yourself entertained because you have an amazing view. I think I can see out to UBC.
Absolutely, and I mean on the patio here, it's heated for winter so you can use it all year round.
And because this is Vancouver, we have pretty mild weather, so you've got that heater, you can watch the rain fall. Very romantic.
Very.
Now, speaking of romantic, the bathroom, incredible. When you walk in there, that huge shower.
Insane. It's the largest shower the builders ever put in there. One single pane of glass, and of course it's all marble in there with a floating bench.
Wow. And there's a bench, so does that mean it's a steam shower?
Steam shower, it's got a rain shower, it's got everything.
Feels like a resort in here. let's talk about the classic tub in the bathroom.
The tub, I mean, it's a very modern tub, but I mean, I think everyone's focusing now these days for a master bathroom on the shower, which is why the shower is insane.
And you know what else I love about that bathroom is it is elegant because of that chandelier.
Gorgeous chandelier in there, and the best feature, in my opinion, obviously, TV in the toilet.
No, gone are the days of reading the paper in the toilet. I mean, there's a TV in there.
You're not gonna get bored.
That's true.
That's great. Now you can watch Dream Homes in every room of the house.
Okay, now you've told me there is a room in this area that I'm gonna absolutely love. Are we gonna check that out?
We're gonna check it out. There's no way you can't love this.
Yes. Wow, this is so Sex in the City. This walk-in closet is fabulous.
There's a his, there's a hers. Obviously hers is a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger because all the shoes and bags, of
Absolutely.
course. I was actually going to ask you what size are those shoes because they're really cute.
I think they're a 7.
7.
And you're clearly a 10 in shoes, Bianca.
You're right. It's even got its own island. It's really cute. It's got a mirror.
It does, but really, storage.
More storage.
More storage.
The jewelry is in here, which, ladies, how fantastic is that? Often you've got those tiny little jewelry boxes and you're always hunting for things. This would make it really easy to stay organized. I firmly believe I would be a lot less messy if I had this walk-in closet.
I don't know, Bianca.
Chad, you're a great judge of character. You just met Bianca, and you've already got her figured out.
Well, you know what? This closet is huge. There's so much space. I think I could actually skip the gym and just run laps around this place.
But the nice thing is, this house has a gym.
Of course it does. That was so much fun, Peter, and such an amazing house. I love that clean, modern look.
Yeah, me too, Bianca. Now we're gonna take things outside and check out what we consider to be one of the best patios in the city. And luckily for our commute, it happens to be right here in the Shaw Tower. Now we have to check out the huge patio which wraps around the whole place here. How many square feet is this?
So it's a 2,000 square foot patio that wraps around the entire suite. So you can actually do a full loop around the entire building and look in every direction from your patio.
2,000 square feet? Who needs a track? You can run around your patio. I call that a workout with a view.
You have the barbecue and just a great place to entertain people out here.
Yeah, so this is really the barbecue section of the deck, I call it. So you have a really great gas barbecue.
I imagine this place you could probably have a couple hundred people over and it would feel like nobody at all.
Yeah, it's just like having a house.
It is just like having a house. A house on a huge tower with beautiful views that's worth 19 million. But otherwise, it's the same.
You can step right out from any of the rooms in the apartment straight out to your deck. And what's really nice is the different exposures of the deck. Right now behind me you can see English Bay, downtown, Stanley Park. And then as you walk your way around the deck, you get to the hot tub, which overlooks downtown. You keep going, you can see Mount Baker, and then you go around to Burrard Inlet and the cruise ship. So there's a perfect place to sit any time of day, depending what you want to look at.
It kind of makes me feel like a little kid gets you excited again to watch all the stuff happening below.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. It's not like being in Miami and just looking at the ocean. You've got a ton of activity going on around you. So it really makes you appreciate Vancouver at its best.
Yeah, it does.
Stay with us. We've got more incredible dream homes after the break.
Welcome back to our best of episode for the second season of Dream Homes.
Peter, before the break, you showed us one of the best outdoor patios in Vancouver. And now we're going to check out one of the most incredible backyards on Vancouver Island.
Wow.
It's an unbelievable view, hey?
This is what the house is all about right here.
Is it ever?
Absolutely incredible. I feel like I'm in Hollywood. I've been all over Victoria and seen a lot of views, but this one is like no other, especially with that infinity pool. Well, this is really the best space of the house. I asked you earlier what your favorite room was, and you said the outdoor space.
The outdoor space it just never ends.
For me, if you had just a tent here with no house, I could just live here with the outdoor space alone.
Maybe a bathroom, too.
Well, yeah, I guess. You just go in the pool. Don't tell anyone.
Ew, Peter, remind me never to go into the pool with you.
What? Everybody does it, right? Right? speaking of the pool, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, you can be swimming laps and you've got this great view of the ocean, the mountains.
It's spectacular. You have the full Olympic mountain range all the way over to Mount Baker in the east. The Infinity Edge pool, you feel like you're actually in the ocean.
On the edge of the earth looking over.
Exactly.
Hey, when you live on top of the world like this, you have to have an infinity pool. A regular one, unacceptable. And so much room for entertaining. I'm sure you could have over 100 guests at the house, inside and out, and you wouldn't even feel like there was anyone here.
It's been done before. You need at least a couple hundred.
Hey man, you coming to my pool party on Saturday? Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's just me and 200 of my closest friends. The other nice thing is you've got heat lamps everywhere. So obviously, you know, it's going to get colder in the fall and in the spring. They're built in, the gas line goes right into them. You don't got to haul tanks around.
No, everything's there, and there's extra outlets as well if you want to add in.
And the amenities keep going on. Speaking of which, let's head over to the other area and check it out. Wow, that backyard just kept going and going. It also had 2 hot tubs, a basketball and shuffleboard court, and a grotto.
And if that's not enough for you, the house is located on Bear Mountain, which also happens to have a world-class golf course.
That's right, and we don't just tour dream homes. We like to get a little taste for the lifestyle. And that's why right now we're gonna watch you attempt to play some golf. And after that, I'm gonna do a little professional bobsled racing in Whistler.
Jordan Ray, you are a golf pro here at the Bear Mountain Golf Resort, and you have a pretty big challenge today because you're going to teach me how to golf.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. You look the part already, which is almost half the task.
Well, Bianca, I'm glad to see you picked the appropriate outfit this time.
The show is called Dream Homes, and you said you played competitively, so is this kind of a dream job for you?
Absolutely. This is what I wanted to do when I was 12 years old. Really enjoy it, for sure.
Let's see if you still feel that way after this lesson. Okay, Jordan, this is pretty much what I think Tiger Woods looks like.
Really?
How's my form?
You've got the shirt color right. He does wear red on Sundays. But we're going to need to work on the grip for sure to start. Left hand's on, and you're going to have a little V. Yeah, now we're going to put our top hand on, not intertwined like that, but almost there, yeah. And you just want this finger. There you go.
Wow, that is complicated, but that feels good.
So we've got grip. Let's work on alignment and posture, and then we're ready to take a swing. So for alignment, the shoulders is a big one where people sometimes get mixed up. So yeah, you're good. And pointed where the target is. So if you're ever not sure where you're aimed, you can always just pick up your club like so to there. You want to try it?
Okay, I can see that.
That's where the ball is going to want to go. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. That's a good trick.
Get in athletic posture. So just bend your knees to the point where the club comes down. So that's where,
down.
There you go. It's almost athletic posture. It's good. Sort
of an athletic posture. Well, I'll take it. All right, here we go. It's time to hit a ball, or practice.
That's okay. That's okay. That happens all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Here goes nothing. Oh, that's really nothing.
Next one's gonna be the one.
Giant club, small ball.
No, that wasn't the one.
No.
Have you ever considered tennis? Maybe mini golf? There you go.
Yes, nailed it. Final lesson, putting. I think I'm ready to play all 36 holes now.
Maybe we'll start with 9.
Right. But I can drive the golf cart.
That's a whole other lesson, sorry.
Well, here we are, Peter, at the Whistler Sliding Center, home of Olympic bobsleigh. I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited.
You can definitely feel the excitement up here. You know, it brings me back to working up here during the Olympics. I did a lot of training with the athletes. It was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute, you've done this before?
No, I mean, I worked around them and I just absorbed everything by watching them, so.
Okay, well, Peter, watching bobsleigh doesn't really make you a pro at it. They're also giving us a pilot.
But I thought I was driving.
No. I'm alive!
I think I forgot to breathe.
Now, in case you missed that, our bobsleigh got first place out of everyone that rode today.
Well, Bianca, that's what you get for riding with a professional. All that Olympic training I did really paid off. I can't believe it. Where's the medals? Is anyone bringing them?
Can we get that bouquet at least?
Is there flowers or a medal or?
Peter, that was so much fun, such a thrill, but you know, they still haven't found our medals.
I know, but we'll always know that we won.
That's true.
And sometimes, as you just saw, life for us is really hard on Dream Homes. We have to go golfing and bobsledding, and on these next two clips, we had to get our sea legs.
That's right, Peter. We hit Granville Island Marina to spend some time on 2 multi-million-dollar yachts.
So here we are on the upper deck of the boat, or what do you call it? Sun deck?
Flybridge.
Flybridge.
Boat deck.
Boat deck. It's a great area, whatever it's called. A great place for entertaining, I imagine. You've got some nice seating. On a day like today, when it's sunny, it must be a really nice place to hang out.
It's the best place in the world. You feel like you're floating on the air.
Floating in the air. You know, I kind of hate flying, so I'd actually rather be floating on the water in a floaty.
We're obviously here at Granville Island, but I imagine when you're out in the middle of nowhere, whether you're at sea or you're next to an island, it'd be a fun place to be.
Like I said, it's the best place in the world.
Now let's talk about what you have up here. You have obviously some great seating areas. You have full ability to drive the boat from up here as well. Is that right?
Yes, it is. It's part lounging area, part functional. On a nice day like today, for example, it's beautiful to be up here in the fresh air and sunshine.
Yeah, and as we move into fall and it gets a little bit colder outside, you've thought of everything because you have a hot tub to come up here and warm up in.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of use of that as well?
We do.
Yeah.
Periodically. Yes, we do.
Periodically? Erwin, if there's some sort of scheduling system, then I'd really like to pencil myself in. Now, I do have to ask about the name. It is called Amnesia. And where did that come from?
I'm sorry?
The name of the boat is Amnesia, so we're just wondering, you know, where did the name come from? Ah, okay, there it is. I get it. Very clever.
That's what you have when you're out on the water.
Right.
So you have amnesia.
I can imagine. Especially when, you know, I've been on cruise ships, and when you get out to sea and you can't see any land at all, it feels like you're not moving, and you definitely get amnesia out there.
It's another world.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, a lot of fun up here. You've got the hot tub. You've got a great place to entertain, the barbecue, the fridge.
Ice maker.
Ice maker for cold drinks. I imagine I could just live up here alone and get away with it.
You could. You should try it.
I might just do that next time you're away, and you might catch me sleeping up there.
I am so honored that you've asked me to drive the boat. This is so exciting.
Well, you're doing a great job. You're a natural.
Thanks, Mike. It feels so good to be at the helm of the command bridge.
Bianca, did you just salute?
Lots of buttons, functions going on here. Does this thing have an autopilot?
It does have an autopilot. It allows you to relax while you're driving, but it doesn't actually allow you to leave the bridge.
Oh, so I can't go back there and enjoy having a seat at the bar.
That's what your friends are for.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to take it for a little bit of a spin here. I don't know, though, what Peter's up to. Let's give him a call.
Give him a call.
Hello, Captain Verge behind the wheel of the boat.
Hi, Peter. What are you up to?
Currently, I'm driving the boat, yeah.
Peter, you're not driving the boat.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm behind the wheel and the boat's moving.
Peter, we're driving the boat from the command bridge.
Oh, I see. Well, I didn't realize that. I guess okay.
Why don't you just come up and have a drink?
I'll be right up. So close.
Take a little break from captaining the ship.
Hey, Bianca.
Hi, Peter.
Well, I'm not allowed to drive the boat, and I completely understand why. Driving a boat. But I can make a drink.
And you make it in such a beautiful bar.
It really is a great space up here. You've got the back area, you've got a nice little couch and table, and you can play bartender, you can make some food, you got a fridge.
Is that a barbecue?
There's a little mini grill over here, so if you're too lazy to go downstairs, make some food up here.
Love it.
I'll drink to that.
Let's drink to that and to Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Stay with us. Lots more from the best of season 2 after the break.
Welcome back to our Best of show. Today we're reminiscing about some of the incredible houses we toured in season 2 of Dream Homes.
Yeah, we've seen yachts, infinity pools, walk-in closets that are bigger than my living room, but right now we're taking wine cellars to the next level.
I am not much of a cook, but I would spend a lot of time in this kitchen.
I love to cook and I love to entertain, and the whole house was designed for entertaining. So I wanted to make sure that there was room for everybody that wanted to cook in the kitchen to be in the kitchen. And those that aren't actively cooking can sit at the table, have a glass of wine, and enjoy the great view.
This little seating area has a beautiful chandelier.
I love the fact that we used the spoons, which is kind of kitschy and cute, but we added a little bling in the crystal, and it's a chandelier in your kitchen.
Wow, a spoon chandelier, that's impressive and handy, because if you're having a bowl of soup or some cereal or ice cream, you don't have to look for a spoon.
Peter, those are decoration only, and there's crystals attached to them, so I don't think it's gonna work.
When I was designing the kitchen, I wanted it to really cook. I wanted it to look amazing and sexy, but I also wanted it to really cook. So I've got the 2 dishwashers, I've got the big apron sink, I've got the bar sink, I've got the great, you know, the big stove, and I've got my TurboChef oven, which is restaurant technology, so it actually can cook a turkey in 52 minutes.
Wow, 52 minutes to cook a turkey? That is impressive. But I wonder how long it would take to cook a frozen pizza pie.
And let's talk about your pantry, because that is really cool. I've never seen that. It's like a chalkboard.
It's the secret pantry. So I wanted a menu board in the kitchen because I like to do that when you're, having a dinner party. It's nice to let people know what they're eating. So I just designed it so it looked as if you had a big, beautiful framed chalkboard leaning against the wall, but you look inside and voila, there's a pantry. It's kind of fun, and you get to go in there and get your wine glass.
Well, Cheryl, you really have thought of everything in that kitchen. Lots of room. You can have a team of chefs in there, big pantry space. I've got to ask you, where do you keep all that good Okanagan wine?
Wine is really special in the Valley, so we had to create something that was a real wow feature. So we created the wine cellar.
The wine cellar.
And ladies, red or white? Well, that wine cellar comes right out of the floor. And with the glass top, you always know how many bottles you have in stock, which, by the way, it holds about 500. I counted while I was down there. Well, -1. So Corey, you've taken me to this undisclosed location where you've told me your favorite wall in the whole house is behind us.
Yeah, this is a beautiful wall.
Yeah, it's got some water stains.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Gyprock?
Gypsum.
Gypsum.
I believe.
Close, very close.
Okay, guys, where is this going?
This is actually the reason that I wanted to bring you here.
Oh, wow, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out what's behind door number 1.
Door number 1.
Wow. Corey, I totally understand why this is your favorite room in the house. It is a hidden wine cellar. How cool is that?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's kind of every guy's dream to have a little hidden room.
This is a Dream Homes first, a secret wine cellar. We were doing a little bit of math earlier, and we figure you can hold about, what, 2,000 bottles?
Yeah, a couple thousand bottles of wine. I think one of the other really cool things about this room is that it's all reinforced concrete. It's underground. Essentially, it kind of works as a bomb shelter.
Okay. Well, I think I need one for my house now. Just in case of the zombie apocalypse. Are you a bit of a wine connoisseur yourself?
Yeah, I can tell the difference between like white and red.
That's a great start, but why drink wine when you can drink champagne?
All right, well, I picked out a bottle earlier when we got in. This is the Dom Perignon.
Peter, that's Dom Perignon, and it's worth $1,400.
I thought maybe we could try it. No? Maybe not? Well, It's worth a try. How about this one?
Sure.
Well, Corey, let's get in there and cheers to the best room of the house.
Cheers.
Wow, those were some very unique wine cellars. And thank you, Corey, for letting me get into your wine collection.
And a big thank you to all the homeowners who were kind enough to let us and our crew take over their homes.
Now, Bianca, when I finally get my dream home, I'm gonna do a combo of the last two. I'm gonna have a hidden wine cellar elevator. What do you think?
I don't know about that, Peter. Why don't you just focus on getting prepped to tour some more dream homes for season 3?
That makes sense. Just more inspiration for when I finally get mine. Now, here's a little sneak peek at what you can expect for season 3. Thank you so much for watching.